Yo, what is up ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Dasky here with another Crash Your Cars gameplay. Now I know in my previous video I said if the video gets 150 likes I'll be uploading a new video with the Trailblaze that is absolutely awesome, but I thought this video was much more important in our search for the new hidden car. So last night I was just scrolling through the Crash Your Cars players Facebook page and I noticed a few clues by players that I thought had some good evidence and reasoning behind it, enough so to make a video on them. So what I'm going to be doing is explaining two of the popular theories that I think we need to use to find the new hidden car. And I know both of these theories, they kind of contradict each other because they both involve being on different maps, but I believe one of them may help in finding the hidden car. So if we scroll down now and look at the hidden cars, what we can see is the coaster car which we found on the narrow map. We also know that the mummy car was found on the desert map. And if we scroll over, we know the lunar rover was found on the moon map. We know that the totem car was found on the jungle map. We know that the minecart was found on the mine map. And now we can also see the new hidden car which we do not know where it is. So as we can see, altogether there has been 6 hidden cars introduced into Crash Your Cars, including the newest hidden car so far. So I'm going to be talking about this in one of my clues in this video. So what I'm going to do is jump straight into the mansion map so I can further explain this reasoning why. So now we're going to spawn off in the top left corner of this map and I'm going to go over to the globe. Be careful, try not to get hit. That way we can look at the globe in a little more detail. So now if this reverse time goes away, what we can see on this globe that's spinning, we can see that there's these random red dots on the map. And what we can do is we can add these red dots up, and there's 5 of them. So there's 3 there, there's 1 here, and there's also 1 red dot there. So if we look at these red dots, I'm going to post up screenshots of them on the screen right now. So we can see in the first screenshot that the red dot is in the African continent, and so is Egypt, and it kind of looks like the red dot is on Egypt. So what I believe that suggests is that the red dot is indicating where the hidden cars are at. So this red dot indicates that the hidden car can be found on the desert map, which is in the African continent, and the Egyptian map is obviously the desert map. So now if we move on to the next screenshot, what we can see is 3 red dots. And these 3 red dots are in between the South American and North American continents. So what we can believe these to be is we can believe the one that's most on the right, we can say that that is probably going to be the jungle map, because this is what I believe to be a tropical area where there is a lot of jungles within this region. So this would indicate that the totem car could be found on this type of jungle map, which is obviously the totem car is found on the jungle map. Moving on to the next red dot, which is on the left and in the middle. So we can say that this is in the Los Angeles type of region of America. And what I think this is I think this is meant to indicate the narrow map, because the narrow map is kind of like Santa Monica Pier. It kind of had like a Ferris wheel and a water area and a beach on the side. And if you think of LA Santa Monica Pier, it's very, very similar. So what I believe this red dot to indicate is the narrow car. So the next red dot, which is above the other 2 red dots, is I'm not 100% sure on what this one is. This one is a tricky one. It can either indicate the mine cart, because mines could be found in this region, I'm not 100% sure, or it could possibly indicate the new hidden car and where we could find this new hidden car. For myself, I personally believe that this is the mine cart, this red dot here. And now if we move on to the last one, I'm going to explain why I kind of think that this one is the minecart by the process of elimination. So looking at the third screenshot, what we can see is that this red dot is on the Asia region. So what this symbolizes is that this red dot for this hidden car can be found on a map that represents Asia the best. And I believe this to be Fortune Harbour. Now if you're thinking, hold up, there's 6 hidden cars in the game, you're saying that this is a new hidden car which can be found on Asia, but there's only 5 dots. Where's the 6th dot? That's because we found the lunar rover on the moon map. So that's why there's only 5 dots, because there's no moon on this Earth globe. Otherwise there would be 6 dots, but there's only 5 dots. That's why I believe this dot symbolizes where the new hidden car is, and it's on Asia. So that's why I believe this red dot symbolizes the map that represents Asia the best in the current Crash Your Cars game. And I believe that to be Fortune Harbour, because as you can see, there's a lot of Asian type of writing on the side of the map and on the posters of the map within itself. But once I've been playing this map, I feel that I can't see anything that's changed within the map. So that kind of turns me off Fortune Harbour, and I don't really think it is on Fortune Harbour. But going off this theory, which I think makes sense, it could mean that the hidden car is on Fortune Harbour. But that's why I'm going to be talking about the second theory and explaining why I think it might not be on Fortune Harbour. So now I'll go ahead and jump on the castle map, and what we can see is on the castle map there's actual visual changes within the map itself. So I'll just get the shield so I can't take damage, and we can see that there's a shield here on the side of the map. I just drove into it there, and there's all shields scattered throughout this map, and I'm going to drive around and show you them. So there's another shield here which doesn't have its swords on it because someone may have knocked them off. There's another shield just here which you can see on the right, and there's also another shield just down here, and I'll drive into it, and there you could see I kind of broke it and it went underneath the map. But what this is, these shields weren't here previously, so I'm kind of believing that these shields might indicate that the hidden car might be on the castle map. And also, I've been playing this map and I've noticed that there's these frozen cars outside of the map. They were there last update. I never noticed them, but I watched some of my older videos and I've noticed that these frozen cars are actually there. I've tried using the dragon car to try and get the flamethrower to melt them. I've tried throwing multiple types of power-ups over the edge to try and destroy them or melt them or give them health, but nothing that I've tried has seemed to work. So I'm not too sure. This was in the original update for the castle map, so I'm not too sure if it has any relevance to what it is. But also on the side of the map we can see this massive dragon with a chain door behind it. And this can also mean something. This was here previously, it was here when Castle first came into the game. But what happens if this door opens? I don't know, it's just a suggestion I was thinking, because the Castle map does have these new shields in the game. And I was also reading the Crash of Cars Players Facebook page, and they noticed on one of the cars that it actually has a shield on the back of the car. I currently don't have this car, so I can't see it for myself and I can't try out theories with it. But if any of you people watching this video have this car, go ahead, jump on the castle map and try everything that you can, because this car might have some correlation with actually unlocking the new hidden car. So I'm not too sure. They are my two theories. There's very strong evidence for both of them. As you can see on the mansion map, there was a strong link that I believe linked Fortune Harbour with the hidden car. But then again, there was no map changes that we could see on Fortune Harbour. However, on the castle map, we can actually see that there's been changes to the map, but we're not too sure how we can unlock the hidden car because we don't have any clues that symbolize which map it's on. And for all we know, they're only two of the maps I talked about because they're the only type of maps that I could see some relationship with the hidden car being on. For all we know, it could be back on another map where there is already a hidden car found on, or it can still be on the mansion map. I'm not too sure yet. I think I've tried everything that I can on the mansion map, but for all we know, we don't know if the hidden car is there. And there's also that door with the eye on it that we can possibly try and activate to open up to try and get the hidden car. So I don't know. Feel free to tell me down in the comment section what map you think the hidden car is on. That way we can all work together to try and solve it. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that like button. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe, because when I find out how to unlock this hidden car, I'm going to be posting a video about it as soon as I can. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, and for now, Dasky out.